vibrate it too much because, like I said, there's tension in all these joints, and at any moment, yeah, one or more, they could spring.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to do that. I actually think most of the things that are in danger of springing have already sprung.
Yeah, exactly. The ones you
years
showed
ago,
today.
and it's had more movement than it. Yeah, it's been through the worst of its movements. It's now going to be pretty stable at home.
At home, yeah. At its new home.
Yeah.
Look at this little thing here. It's like, see if I can get a shot of it. There's like a little.
Oh yeah, the hanging little wire. Yeah, he used these binding wires to bind these threads while he was soldering. And this one is soldered over, but that one's just hanging.
Yeah.
And Trudy was showing me also these sort of
sticking out
edges very proudly. Yeah, because it's very free. It's not a very.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be very finished.
Right. Yeah. And once it was explained to me that this was really meant as a sketch, it all became really clear.
That is funny though, that he just took sketching to a new level.
Yeah, 3D sketching.
Yeah.
It's really fabulous. Yeah, if you come from this angle, you see that right there. And we looked at it before it traveled, and because it was under plexi in the beginning, we don't know if it's been moving, but I really think it's stable. It's just a place where a lot of pressure is built up.
Yeah.
All of these bent wires have also tension within them, and a lot of them are fighting to be in a different position.
Ah, really?
So it can really, over time, a little bit just by itself, some of the joints can break, but they're not gonna. It's not really gonna fall apart.
Right. So
these, for example, are all loose.
Right, yeah.
And some of them were attached and they're cracking. I can show you. But what he did on this side, you see, he sandwiched it and he filled it in with solder.
There you go, yeah.
Normally when you have a solder joint, you want contact, and it doesn't really gap fill, it just joins two metals that are already touching. But in this case, he was really being very loose and sketchy and filling it in and applying extra and maybe scraping it back and applying more and just filling these gaps, which doesn't always work if you're worried about structure, but if you're worried about just making a beautiful form, you can do that. Yeah. Use very free. And this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about, that this is loose.
Yeah.
But it's still in its same position. It doesn't want to move. I think maybe it was adjusted at one point, or I haven't looked too closely. But
and then there was the little white bit over here that
that's right. Yeah, that was to Ludo a little bit disturbing at first because we thought it was something exterior like bird poop or something. But there's no reason for it. It was never outside. Just by coincidence, in the next atelier, a glass and ceramics conservator, who her father worked with Constant in his studio.
Ah, yeah. He was one of his apprentices, or
either apprentice or didn't get all the details, but he was involved in soldering things together. Also, very roughly. He may have even worked on this piece. We're not sure. And they had rigged up a pipe to solder with, where you can blow. And this is the traditional way of making a solder joint. You have a flame and you're blowing with it, and when you stop blowing, you can stop the heat. So it's a very precise way of working.
Okay.
So they had rigged up one of these soldering setups with a cigarette holder as the pipe, which is very cool.
That's brilliant.